MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Curveball taken a little high. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Here it comes on 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two balls and two strikes to Rizzo. And right into the shift. Gregorius bare hands it. Got him. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A ball and two strikes now. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Bryant.
First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone into the right field bleachers. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. Three runs already home here. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 6. No left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Giancarlo Stanton now, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in, and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box, and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Pops this one up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Didi.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
The first baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Yankees answer right. Into the box, number 2. He'll take his first hacks here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First offering on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Left side. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. In now, Anthony Rizzo. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in, Masahiro Tanaka. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Judd.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2-hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. From the belt, the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him. But it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Hayward. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Second baseman.
Stepping in now, Torres. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Right side, fair ball down the line, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And the runner will score from second. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Schwarber looking up, and this one's gone, and they're within one after back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, shortstop.
Lays off 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
The batter, the first base.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Hayward.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
So digging in now, number 2 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron, off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Well, we promised a pitcher's duel at the top of the broadcast, but clearly that hasn't come to pass here today.
Dan, this is a fireworks display right now. This offense, everybody, a fight at the bat rack. These 2 finesse pitchers are leaving too many balls over the heart of the plate.
That's one of the tough things, D-Roll, about being a guy.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Hayward's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
In now, Javier Baez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll add one more as the run scores from second to make it 8-5 now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 8 runs and even 10 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Hayward at the track. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Number 2 ranging into shallow right. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Gio Urshela will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Gio Urshela.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him.
They teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs are on top, 8-7. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Standing in, number 2.
Chad.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And it appears hitter Ben.
Go, Britt.
Line drive to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And right into the shift. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Kyle Ryan is
now
on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. Ryan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Up next for the Yankees,
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Fred Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop,
Javier Baez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Gary Sanchez.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Gregorius.
Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. As we play out the last few innings, I guess it's safe to say this one hasn't gone the way we thought it was going to go, despite featuring 2 of the most deceptive pitchers in the game. neither of these guys were fooling any hitters in this one.
You know, D-Row, this is a classic of one of these matches of guys that are more touch and feel kind of guys. And when they're not on point, they have a tough time getting through a lineup.
I know we expected more out of both these pitching staffs, but let's flip it. Let's give some credit where credit's due. The offenses were on point. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters' meetings, and they executed the game plan.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now
you're wondering what's left on the Yankees bench. There you go. We'll see if they think about making a move here. Luke Voigt will come on a pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees, number 45, Luke Voigt.
Rowan Wick takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Voigt brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Hit hard to the right side, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit, and that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Brad Week enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Comes set, the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Here's the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
A A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off,
stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, bounced on the ground and right apple shifted infielders. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, center fielder.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 2.
At the plate, number 2. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent out to straightaway center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. This remains an 8-all tie. In now, Aaron Hicks. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Torres, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. That misses. 1-2.
1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him? This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In quickly with it is Hayward, so that holds the runner at third base.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
A ball and a strike now. Hicks on third. Torres stands at second. No out. Line hard toward right center. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 9-8 contest.
Now batting, The catcher.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Gary Sanchez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. David Phelps enters the game with one gun in the top of inning number 9. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One out and a runner on third. Now it's 2-0. Phelps, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he told you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exact.
And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Didi Gregorius will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. David Bodie will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. Lifetime line against Chapman, just 3 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Chapman playing here in his age 31 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hicks is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tommy Kahnle gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors.